Hello and welcome back to 1st and 2nd grade science with Miss Allen. I am glad you are here today. A few weeks ago we talked about weathering, erosion, and deposition. Last time we talked about different natural hazards. All of those things are ways that our planet Earth is shaped, the way the surface of Earth is shaped. Today I have a few activities for us and you will need something to draw with. So markers, crayons, colored pencils, paper, and then for our optional last activity, some Play-Doh and a source of water, so a cup of water. Earth is composed or made up of 3 different things. Do you remember what those are? Land, air, and water. I'm looking at the surface of the Earth and it's made up of mostly 2 things, land and water. Yes. Look at how much water there is in comparison to land. Yes, there's much more water on the surface of Earth. There's about 3/4 part water and 1/4 part land, so much more water than land. The land and the water, however, on Earth are not the same everywhere. It's not just this flat piece of land. There are different features in the land and water, and those are called landforms. A landform is a natural feature on the solid surface of Earth. Landforms can affect the weather, climate, and the communities that live around it. How are landforms created? The surface of Earth's crust is made up of plates of crust. When these crust plates rub up against each other or push into each other, landforms such as hills and mountains were formed. And another way landforms are formed is from weathering and erosion over time. And we've learned about powerful wind and water wearing down the surface of land. This can create landforms such as canyons and valleys. I'm going to show you some photos of some common landforms and I'd like to see if you can name them before I tell you the name. What landform is this? It's a mountain. A mountain is a landform with a high elevation. It has a peak at the top and steep slopes on the sides. It is caused by the Earth's plates colliding and pushing up over millions of years. What landform is this? It's a plain. A plain is a broad area of flat land. Plains cover over 1/3 of Earth's land. What landform is this? It's an island. An island is a landform that is completely surrounded by water. It can be land that is surrounded completely by sea, ocean, rivers, or lakes. What landform is this? A plateau. A plateau is a flat, elevated landform that rises sharply on either side. What landform is this? A hill. A hill is a landform that is raised and has sloping sides. Hills come in many forms and sizes, from flat to high and rolling. What landform is this? It's a valley. A valley is a type of landform where there is a low area between 2 higher parts of land, such as hills or mountains. Wind makes valleys larger over time by erosion. We're going to look a little closer at 2 landforms, lakes and islands. An island is a landform where there is a body of land surrounded by water. A lake landform is when there is a body of water surrounded completely by land. Now that we've learned a little bit about islands and lakes, we're going to use our Play-Doh and our water to make our own lake and island landforms. For our activity, I have a tray. You can use a plate at your house. I have a cup of water. I just put a little blue food coloring in it so that you could see it better. And then I have some clay or Play-Doh. My Play-Doh is going to represent land and the water, water. First, let's make an island. We know that an island is a body of land that is completely surrounded by water. So first I'm going to make my body of land. I'm going to surround it with water. An island. Now we're going to make a lake landform. Again, I have my land and my water. A lake is a body of water surrounded completely by land. So let's make a frame of land. So there's land all the way around a body of water. So a body of water surrounded by land, a lake landform. Thanks for joining me this week as we learned a little bit more about landforms, and I will see you next time.